Today I wanted to discuss a question that I've been seeing a lot of and a lot of people have been asking. What about the kids in this situation? What's happening? Get yourself together, get back to the family. So I really wanted to address that in this week's video, so let's get into it. Hi, and thank you for coming back to my channel to listen to my videos, and I really appreciate you guys' support. It means the world to me. I'm getting so many messages every day from people talking about their struggles and saying that the videos are helping them to get help, and it's really amazing. It's amazing that I didn't expect that to happen. It's just such an interesting thing that something so bad for me could be so good for other people, and that's a silver lining. So yeah, obviously me and Laura are separated now, and lots of people keep asking, like, what about the kids? You got kids, how could you be separated with kids? Like, it's all about the kids. And of course it's all about the kids, and that's one of the reasons we separated, because we weren't getting on. And I don't think it's good for the kids to be around two people that are arguing. It's way better like this. I mean, we're getting on better. Me and Laura are getting on better now than we ever have, and that's so weird to say. Yeah, it's very strange, and I don't quite know what that means or why that is. But we're just having more fun. We have a family day on Sundays where we hang out, and it's just much more relaxed and much more fun than it ever was when we were together. And I feel like the tension between us was bad for the kids. And Alfie and Poppy both seem to be doing great. Obviously, it's not great. It's not perfect. And I want to resolve this situation in the best way possible. And the ideal is for me to, sort myself out and then be able to be back. But right now I'm spending more time with the kids than I ever have, because now it's like in a structure. So I really value it. It's not like I'm not taking it for granted. And if this gets resolved, I will be able to look back at this time and realize what I learned, the lessons I learned. The lesson I learned was, don't take the kids' time for granted. Play with those kids, put the phone down, be with them, be present. And I wasn't at the end. It was all about the career and stuff like that, and it was bad for them. And I feel like what we're doing now has been great for just having a nice, relaxed atmosphere and having structure and things to do with the kids. I take Alfie every Saturday, and I love it. And we have our own things, and we do those things on a Saturday. And if this gets resolved, I hope. I don't know. I don't know if we get back together, are we going to argue again? See, there's all these things to think about. But all I can say regarding the kids is I'm seeing them more than I ever have. I live a mile down the road. I take him to school every day. I take him to his therapies, and we have family day. And with Poppy, I try to spend as much time as I can with her. She's so funny. She's so funny. She just says no right now, but in a cheeky way. She's like, no. And when Alfie sometimes gets frustrated and he'll push her, and she's like, no. She's so funny. So she's really developing an incredible little personality. It's funny. She's obsessed with food. She'll eat 3-course meals, and then she'll eat Alfie's food. She's just obsessed with food and saying no right now. It's so funny. She loves books. That girl can read 12 or 13 books in a night, and she just keeps bringing them. And if I used to be able to bring any book, and she was like, oh, okay. But now if I bring her a book, she flings it across. No! It's amazing. But she's doing it in a sweet way, and she's so sweet with it. She's such a gentle, wee girl. And yeah, she's developing a great personality. She's walking around, and I need to start taking her on dad days, because she's so young. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking ice cream might be a good day, out for or something like that, to a cafe, because she can walk. She has her little shoes. She's obsessed with shoes. She gives me shoes all the time. And she goes up to the front door. She's like, outside, outside, and gives the shoes. So I want to start doing things with her, like daddy-daughter time. But Alfie, this working out so well with him. I mean, I worry that we thought he's too young to know, but he knows. He knows because he's happier right now, but when it's nighttime, he tries to sort of. He knows that something's not right for sure. So that's the time when he's a little. He just tries to stall and obviously gets upset. He never likes to go to sleep. Never likes bedtime. But there's something else now, and that's bothering me. But overall, he's happier and he's talking more, and he's so happy to see me. So there's definitely been some lessons from this whole situation that I've learned. Don't take the time with the kids for granted. Don't take the relationship for granted. Don't take Laura for granted. You know, I was guilty of all those things, and this has forced me to look at that. So that's a positive thing. But I just wanted to make a video about, addressing all these comments about the kids, and I'm with them more than I ever have been. I'm a mile down the road. I'm always back at the house with them. Always. Like, I go in the morning, I go in the evening. I'm there till they go to bed every day. I'm there all day Saturday, all day Sunday. I take Alfie on Saturday, but then we go back. So there's a lot of structure, and the structure's really working well. Poppy's too young to realise what's going on, and Alfie is dealing with everything so well. But yeah, it's a real learning experience. What can I take away from this horrible time? And I guess it's to be more present with the kids and have structured time. He loves having like things to do. He knows on Saturday we go in the car, we go and get cake and water and crisps, hips as he calls them. Cake, hips, water. We go and get cake, hips and water. Then we go and do an activity. I mean, sometimes we go to the car wash. He loves the car wash. Imagine that for a kid on the spectrum, all that sensory noise and colour. He loses his mind in there in a good way. So yeah, having structured things to do with them is something I've taken away from this experience, being super present with them. I hope this can get resolved one way or the other. Being in limbo is something I don't like. Who does, really? No one really likes that. Who's like, oh, I love being in limbo. The one thing I love? Being in limbo. No one's ever said that. That was a stupid thing to say. But yeah, I think they're doing well. Alfie's loving school. He loves school. Play school. And he counts. He's counting from 1 to 26 in English and 1 to 10 in Spanish, which is amazing. And he's singing all the time, which I love. Yeah, he's going to be all right, I think. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I know it's going to be for the best, whatever happens. But I don't know what's in store. But then, as the therapist lady I've been seeing says, do you need to know? No one really knows what's going to happen in the future anyway. So anyway, that's the kid situation. It's good. I'm literally 1 minute away. And I'm doing more with them than I ever have. Yeah. It's confusing because why is it going so well now with us all? I don't know what to make of it. What do you think of it? Put it in the comments. Write down below what you think that means because I don't know. I love you guys and let's speak tomorrow.